The train headed for Sunset City will be departing soon.
So, update on the Halloween story from a whole cast ago and, 2021, I think. You remember the time when I mentioned I went to a Halloween thing dressed as the human spider, and there was this girl there, and I was like, what's your name? And she was like, oh, you could call me Zendaya. And I mentioned that there's quite an age gap between Zendaya and Tobey Maguire, and that'd be super inappropriate, and I kind of lost her. Well, it turns out that I'm pretty sure the lady that Tobey Maguire's dating today is younger than Zendaya, so thanks again, Hollywood. It was all for nothing. But anyway, how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Who the fuck starts a show like that?
I just sat down. I just opened Discord.
All right, Penguin. Well, since you know how to start the show, why don't you do it?
No, you do it.
No, please.
No,
I'm pretty sure he's a guest.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
Making the guest do the work.
really more of a friend of the show at this point. So go ahead, and then at least we'll be able to say you started this.
I don't know how we start this. I forgot.
Just give it a go. Just give it a shot. Come on, you've seen the show before. Just give it a go.
I swear this is like a humiliation ritual or
It's
something.
not a humiliation ritual.
It is.
It is. You can make it your own if you have
on our
to.
show, you get to start it.
You can make it your own if you want.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunset City. How y'all doing today? We got me.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Penguin.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it's great to be on your podcast.
Yeah, thank you. I've
Yeah.
took over it now. Thanks, bub.
It's all right.
How was that? Was that good?
That wasn't bad. You haven't introduced the rest of us, but that wasn't bad.
Oh,
Nah, it's fine. They know who we are.
No, they don't.
yeah.
No, think of all the new people tuning in.
Well, they probably won't know me. Let's be honest.
Well, then introduce yourself. Do you want me to introduce you?
Hello. Yeah, go on.
All right, everybody, this is Fez Penguin, okay? Fez Penguin over here is a friend of everyone that is involved in Sunset City. I'm not quite sure how, it just kind of happened. But, he's here now. People just like the guy. And he also does 2D hand-drawn animation, and that's just kind of fucking wild. Was that all right?
Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was fine.
All
It was
right,
good,
cool.
Thank you.
Does anyone else want a free introduction?
No, I'm good.
Ian's here, and so is Frank, and then there's me, Chowdhull. All right.
We're paid in introductions. No, I'm kidding.
That's right.
Like pulling
Enough.
teeth.
I won't fucking tell you again. You are not to discuss details of your contract on the air. Do you think I like hitting you?
Oh.
Oh, whoa, hey now.
Wait, you call that a hit? That was like a mosquito trying to bite me or something.
The rise and fall of Sunset City is going to be documented here.
Live.
The deserved downfall.
The satisfying downfall of Channel Dog.
Oh god, we're gonna be documentary slop.
Yeah,
Yep.
you are. And they're gonna say your full
Oh.
name and when you were born and where you were born as well for some reason.
I'll
We're gonna
watch
have
it.
like the same generic ass music that they use for all of them.
They'll be like, Frank Spielberg was born in 1987 in Oklahoma. and he
Ian Sandler.
eventually would go on to become a YouTuber after being inspired by his favorite
it's
wrestler,
AI voice.
John
Okay,
Cena.
yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking like that
This is the
general.
internet documentariist.
It was just that general sort of YouTube commentary voice. They all sound like
Oh,
that.
God. Yeah, it all sounds the same. It's all slop at this point.
Ian James Waffles was born in Oklahoma, Kansas, to Mary Waffles and John Waffles.
Hey,
and-
that's close.
Inspired by his fictional hero, Sonic the Hedgehog, Ian James Waffles went and ate a chili dog today.
Today.
And that's when it started to take a turn
Now,
for the worst.
he's
As it
dead.
was discovered, he did not like pancakes. It's right there,
Eerie
pup.
music starts playing.
But everything
X-Files.
went south after the nudity scandal when he posted one fateful day a picture of a Garrula 64 plush with the caption, "I suck butts."
I know about that.
Hey, careful,
Okay,
careful.
whoa,
YouTube
hang on a minute, hang
They
on.
might shut. They might
Accelerate.
shut our stream down for that one.
Accelerate, Hedge. I do like Wavy Web Surf. That's not Wavy Web Surf. Wavy Web Surf's not a commentary guy. He's more of a curiosities guy, I think. I don't know,
He's
maybe
more
he
of a
counts.
I feel like that all sounds the same.
I don't know. Wavy Web Surf is cool though. I like Wavy Web Surf. Anyways,
Fair enough.
so housekeeping. All right, Penguin, do you need help with the housekeeping?
Yes, please.
Of
Oh my
course
God,
you
it's
fucking
such a
do.
mess.
All right, well, okay, so super chats, we are reading them at the end of every episode as per the usual, and the show is, as always, brought to you in part thanks to our many great patrons, with a special shout out going to the patrons in the $10 and above tier, aka Bat Enjoyer tier. These are all the people that really want to motorboat that fucking bat. My Great Rolls, Vem101, Aiden Fitzgerald, Stardust Chaos, Crimson Rose, Mr. SP, KB. These are the Bat Enjoyers. Watch out for pandemics. These are the guys to blame. Alright, and with that out the way, Sunset City is open for business. Hello.
KB wants to know what's Dog waffling about.
Get it? Because he's Ian.
Yeah.
That's me.
Now, I'm sure
was a
that
good one.
there's naturally going to be people in the audience wondering, where's Dylan? Because people like Dylan, right? Like, Dylan's pretty... I mean, you tell me. Like, are we still good on Dylan? Do we need... Well, anyways, he will be back. He's just, you know, he's in a little bit of a interesting spot. Nothing serious. He's just got stuff going on, basically, is what I mean to say. So yeah, that's where Dylan is. He will be back. You'll be hearing from him again, and you won't have to worry about this fucking penguin over here.
That's right.
No.
All right. Well, okay. So we do have some stuff to talk about, but first things first. If you saw the stuff on Twitter about how this episode is just about Sonic Forces and has nothing to do with the Chaotix Casefiles, we will talk about the Chaotix Casefile, but like, there's no relation between Infinite and the Casefiles. We will be spoiling the Casefiles, of course. So if you haven't seen the Casefiles, don't watch any of this because we will be littering references to the Casefiles in with the Infinite section. All right. So
Just know they don't have anything to do with each other.
if you haven't seen the Casefiles, you've got 5 seconds to skedaddle. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Infinite's back in the Casefiles.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least.
By the way,
Unfortunate for his career.
13 minutes ago, Sonic's just tweeted about the case files, pointing out about the clue. I don't know what the video is, but they've got Ashlyn Madden there, and it just says, "Are you caught up on the Chaotix case files and the clue that Sage gave Vector in episode 6? If not, now's the time." And then they've got like a little special message
That's
from
cool.
Ashlyn.
You have been warned by Ashlyn Madden. Yeah. But before we talk about that, there is one topic that I know everyone's looking forward to. Everyone always does. Sonic Rumble news! Yay! So,
Are you in the partner program?
no.
Just to
You know, for
instantly kill the mood.
For
You're not
somebody
missing much.
For somebody who wants to do the whole like, oh, I'm not in the Rumble program and I wanted to continuously bitch about it, you've been very quiet.
Frank,
Yes.
there's something bubbling beneath the surface, and you will see it soon, and it will be spectacular. Just you wait. The next time Sonic Rumble servers go offline, you'll know why. I'm joking. I'm fucking around. I'd never do something like that. But like, no, maybe I'm just like at peace with it a little bit now. I don't know. It was always a principle thing. Like seeing some people getting in. No
All
easy way
right,
to win it.
thanks, Pup.
He
Jesus.
was jealous of me getting in, so
Yeah.
I mean, look, I get it, but must suck to suck. I actually had no idea where that was gonna go.
All right. Well, okay, yeah, Rumble news anyways. Yeah, so Lanolin's coming to Rumble, which makes Rumble now the most IDW stacked game. like of the bunch because you got obviously like Surge, and
Yeah.
we're getting Lanolin now as well. So like
And also Tangle and Whisper.
yeah.
So
Lanolin
There's a-
before Omega and Sage is actually kind of wild.
Technically, no. Sage is technically in the game. As a buddy.
Yeah,
Ugh.
so that sucks so much.
What's silly about it is that she's the same height as Sonic.
Yeah.
Why couldn't she just be playable?
She's the same height as she
Doesn't
could be the
fit.
same height as some of the shorter characters. What's going on here?
Eggman's
Is
a
it
bad
because-
father. Like, he's the one making all these toys, and he won't make one of his like daughter so she can like.
Well, he
join
made
in
a
on the
little
game. Like,
He made a little.
yeah, he's like,
buddy.
oh, you get to be little buddy, not playable character. I'm not giving you that.
They could have like.
I brought something up on like when I was reacting to case files yesterday, and so this requires a bit of an explanation. Not too long ago, I found out through a TikTok video, because of course that's where all my information comes from, that
Jesus.
people were able to take like a very specific version of ChatGPT and use it to basically have it roleplay as like a significant other. I threw out the question: how long is it going to take until they try to do the same thing, but with ChatGPT portraying their child? And that was like the moment I thought of like Eggman creating Sage. I was like, oh god, no, that can actually happen.
Dr. Eggman is an AI bro.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
As if he
was
wasn't
like
enough
one of the earlier
fucking
ones.
loser.
Yeah, 'cause his
He
actually
was
work.
at a data center.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny that they haven't given Sage a playable character. I do like the buddy, though. I kind of feel like it would be kind of cool to have buddies of all the characters. So, like, if you're playing as Sonic, you could have a Tails buddy and stuff like that, and Robotnik could have a Sage buddy, and you could even have, like, Sage have, like, a Robotnik balloon or something that she carries with her. That could be fun. And I think, you know, maybe these Rumble things are also kind of testing the waters for Crossworlds in a way as well, because like we saw Tangle and Whisper came to Rumble before they came to Crossworlds, just albeit without the fanfare. So it feels kind of like they're seeing how things go on Rumble and then kind of like be like, hey, everything else is, you know, in Crossworlds. Maybe we'll see Surge in Crossworlds. We know that there's more to come. You know, it's a 2-year thing, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I'd love Surge and Kit.
Yeah, where is Kit? Like, why not Kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Also, Belle would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I like her design a lot.
Yeah, Belle.
I feel like she's getting a bit more of a spotlight right now with Sage being introduced.
Yeah, it would be good time to market her, since they're trying to combine everything a lot more.
Yeah.
But I mean, just in general, it's still very surreal that Tangle and Whisper are just in Crossworlds, and going forward, it really just seems like more and more they're going to be combining these things into the games, which is really cool. So
check the bounce back and keep it on the down low if you know you know. But yeah, no. I think Belle is also like becoming more relevant as well because of that IDW story. Like, I don't know if you mentioned that already, and I just regurgitated it.
you can say it again.
I got brain fog.
What if I didn't hear it?
Fair enough. But yeah,
You're saying you weren't. So you're saying you weren't listening to him?
I was. I just had a moment where I just needed to. I just needed to put that out there and got distracted for a second.
Ian, was I hearing that? Pretend you didn't listen. So you pretend that you weren't a good listener to Pup?
What?
That was cool.
Forget about it. All right, we'll move on. We clearly have so much to say about Lanolin coming to Rumble, don't we? So,
We do. It's like Kristen Bell all over again.
I mean, I don't care about her, so I don't have too much to say. But good for. I mean, I love her design. She looks awesome. Lowart's a big fan of her, so you know that's fun for me because he gets to gush about it. But yeah, you know that's about it.
I'm happy to see more IDW like become like this bigger thing within the
Okay.
Sonic like
yeah, keep them coming.
franchise.
They should have done this the first time, but like keep them coming.
So, okay, because I don't read much of IDW, I don't really read it. I was like, okay, well, let me search this character, Lanolin. That is the 4th thing on the Google search. Guess what the other 3 are?
I'm scared.
Lanolin cream,
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Lanolin lip balm,
Uh-huh.
Lanolin nipple cream.
Oh no!
Thief.
Well, I mean that's correct. So
I think
You
that
win.
that character might need a new name.
Lana
Oh,
Lanolin.
dear.
What about Lana Lanolin?
I hope
I don't
I
wanna
hope I.
line.
Or Lanana? Lynn.
No,
You have
that just sounds-
officially ruined the character, Frank.
Lano Banana.
Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Google, okay?
Nipples the sheep. All right. Well, there's another topic I do want to quickly talk about before we get to the Infinite discussion as well. The Crossworlds prequel comic released, and there's quite a conversation to be had about this because today I'm getting served a slice of humble pie for certain, but like Ian, you had something to mention about it as well, like about the Crossworlds comic and kind of Sonic fan trauma response. I just talk, man. Just talk.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I thought you were going to give me a platform to bounce
difficult.
off. Yeah, no,
Sounds bad.
but yeah, no, the thing with this Crossworlds the tie-in comic that I think is really interesting is when IDW comes out, not a lot of people are talking about it unless something major happens, and if something major is happening, it's usually having to do with like characterization, right? So now we have this Crossworlds comic, and obviously it's all the game characters coming together, and it's a direct representation of the games, but also kind of in the IDW universe, which is now more and more becoming IDW universe. Yeah, I can talk. And connecting that to the main series now as things get more and more close. So more and more people get kind of really frustrated when in these comics the characters act out of character for whatever reason. So in these preview images, there was a lot of stuff with, I think it was like Wave, Shadow and Jet, and just kind of the way they were acting and being treated seemed like they were being treated almost like jokes or like they were undermining their characters. And then lo and behold, when the issue comes out, and there was a lot of discussion about this, and like, is this like not only people defending it, saying like, actually this is like mature and this is development, or actually no, this is in the character all along, or people just saying it's outright bad. But then the issue comes out and it reveals that all those things that people were worried about were actually like just a joke, or they were
like
just
the
like
setup for
the character.
For a gag.
Yeah.
And like I know that I jumped the gun a little bit because like I saw like I never actually minded the Jet stuff that much because I always thought Jet was kind of meant to be a bit of a loser, and that like when it came down to it, like Shadow would ultimately be the one that gets Sonic's attention before Jet does. However, obviously, like you want Jet to still have a little bit of significance in a story that pertains to extreme gear and racing and boards and stuff. But then like as for the bit that I initially kind of took a little issue with was one of the preview pages showed like kind of the guys getting up in their race and stuff, getting all excited and that. And then Rouge is like, uh-oh, the boys are fighting again. And then Wave is like, am I the only normal one here? And I kind of took this as like a sign, kind of. I was like, oof, is it really going to become kind of a thing in Sonic stuff now that the lady characters are going to be kind of above the fun stuff that the guys get up to? We've heard the song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," so have we not listened to it? Like that was kind of my kind of verdict.
Wow.
I know I've got away with words. I know.
That is a hell of a thing to bring. Man.
Okay, I'll give you a minute.
No, go ahead. It's just so fucking stupid. Thank you.
All right, well, that was kind of just where I was at. And the reality is, I was basing what I was thinking off of an incomplete thing. It was a preview page. Like, so naturally it wasn't the whole point. So I worded things a bit definitively. I was like, oh, what's wrong here? Like, why are the girl characters all passive nowadays?
Indeed.
Lo and behold, it was the setup for a gag. They're acting like they're above it, and then they get competitive later on. And that's just... like that's very funny, actually.
That feels more on brand.
And like naturally, you got to eat a bit of humble pie when that kind of thing comes up, and just like, look, I did have a reason for thinking things were maybe going in that direction because like the whole Amy thing in Crossworlds as it was. But naturally, this didn't come to pass. I clearly did not give the writer enough credit in advance. And yeah, but like. People do love to jump down your throat after you admit you're wrong as well. And
here's the thing, even if they never know when to just like dial it back a bit,
Oh yeah, like when people are like, oh, because you acted like a fucking child over a preview page and stuff, and it's like, okay, there's two things that do need to be acknowledged here. But I think the first thing before either of those things is that you can't conflate people that were critiquing what they were seeing with people that were harassing the writer first and foremost. And you can probably say, oh, but if you have a platform and you're criticizing the writer, could that not incite harassment? And my answer to that is no. I like to give my audience a bit more credit than that. If they do that, that's on them and entirely on them. I have nothing to do with it. But for like,
And if
you know,
if you feel you have that, if you feel that you have that kind of audience where anything you say could like set them off, I think you have curated the wrong audience.
absolutely. I like to think that my audience members have a brain, and if they don't, they can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm not that reliant on views that I need fucking idiots watching. But like, it goes without saying, don't harass people. Don't break into their house and rob them either. You know, don't go killing their pets. Do I need to mention that too? Like, you know, but
it all
If they have,
depends on
if
also,
they
like,
have
what kind
RAM,
of-
you know, I guess you could rob them if they have RAM, because RAM is it's as good as gold these days.
what it all boils down to ultimately.
That's a joke, by the way. That is a
Nice.
joke.
What it all boils down to.
Christ.
What it all boils down to is critiquing is critiquing, and there's such a thing as premature critiquing as well, and that's what I'm guilty of in this game.
Yeah.
and that's
but-
not a sin.
But it's not
a very
harassment.
uncommon-
Harassment
Yeah,
is a
it's not-
different thing. It's a separate conversation. It's like saying, "Oh, you like waffles, you don't like pancake." No.
Yeah,
Those
Ian.
are separate. That's a separate sentence.
I'm sorry.
The other thing,
No, but
though,
it's like, yeah, some people kind of jump the gun. Not the end of the world. They don't go and harass other people. You know, don't lump them all in together. It's just they saw a thing, they were a little concerned, and they just happened to be wrong. It's
Also, the
okay
other
to be
thing is-
wrong, so long as you're not an asshole about it.
yeah, and
As you
if
can tell,
they,
Pup is not an asshole about it.
oh, thank you. But like, if they turn out to be wrong as well, like, be a little graceful about it. You know, like, don't dig your heel
Yeah.
in. Because
Be a
here's the
bit more
thing.
You don't have to do
humble.
You don't have to be like, oh, see, I told you. See how wrong you were about it. Like, no, shut up.
Now, the thing is,
I
I
just-
mentioned that I had
Like,
my
oh,
reasons up. People are like, oh, you had your reasons. You still refuse to own up to it. No, the reason is pattern recognition, okay? Pattern recognition. Recognizing how the character of Princess Peach was treated in the Mario movie. Recognizing how girl characters do tend to get put through the mother hen conversion machine in order to make them progressive when they actually originally had identities of their own. Like, it's a trend in, like, entertainment that does happen. And also there was the Amy Crosswords dialogue. Again, it's pattern recognition. The other thing is people are going to comment on what they see. Like, that is just where we're at.
Yeah.
Otherwise, trailer reactions wouldn't exist. Speculation videos wouldn't exist. You know, people are going to mention these things. Not to mention you're on a website that incentivizes instant gratification and typing what you immediately think the second it springs to your head. So do not for a second act like you are better than me because I tweeted something incorrect, because I can guarantee you have done that yourself, because that is the
You know what?
nature of the website.
You know what? Oh, which game was it? Was it Crossworlds or was it Shadow Generations where I was having my doubts about it? Oh, it might have been Crossworlds. And somebody brought it up, was like, so what do you think about it now? And it's like, yeah, I'm glad I'm wrong. Because we got a good game out of it. Oh, I think it was Shadow Generations. It was one of those where I was like, yeah, I kind of had my doubts about it leading up to it. Kind of spoke a little sooner than I should, even though I did see a significant amount of gameplay. But it was like, yeah, I was wrong about it. And yeah, and
That's awesome.
I
We
think
get
I
a good game.
remember. I remember during the podcast, chat was being very respectful about it. It's like, yeah, so like we can be respectful and wrong at the same time.
I also just want to quickly acknowledge a point, because I think it's actually a valid concern as well, and I just want to, keep things grounded for a second. Accelerate Hedge is a really great person and stuff. Interacted with him a few times on Twitter and often seen in the chat. Mentions, Pup, I hate to be that guy, but you're hitting a lot of media grifter buzzwords lately. I understand the concerns there, and the thing is, there's a lot of people that are worried about how woman characters are treated in entertainment because of a perceived quote-unquote wokeness, basically. I'm not concerned about that. I'm only concerned about the erasure of pre-existing personalities in favor of homogenizing the way an entire gender is represented in fiction. I think that's not progressive. Like, and I want it to be progressive. I think Amy, as she was in Sonic Adventure and Sonic in the 2000s, was much more progressive than what she is now, that she's been kind of turned into Mama Hen, basically, you know? So, like, there's going to be words that might line up sometimes with what a grifter might say, but trust me, a grifter, it doesn't really even believe in what they're saying. They just want the reaction stuff. That's just a grifter.
And B, they don't play the games.
They don't even play the fucking games. Like, that's the road to the back territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and the other thing is, I want it to be progressive. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing I'm saying here. So yeah, that's just where that is. I just wanted to address any concerns there. I still am ultimately on the more progressive side of politics. So yeah. But the comic itself actually ended up being really fun as well. All those things that I was kind of concerned about and stuff, really, they amounted to fun jokes and nods and stuff. And the thing is, we've seen instances where, like, characterization goofs have not but turned out to be part of a gag, you know? So it is just kind of pattern recognition at the end of the day. And it's a habit. Like, at the end of the day, should you really comment on a story when you don't have the full picture? Not necessarily, but there are going to be times when people comment on bits of dialogue and say, this character wouldn't say that. And I've seen people say, oh, but it's just one line. But it's like, if you had a Sonic game where Sonic was just like, come on, guys, let's get to the tornado. We're going to go to Angel Island and get the Chaos Emeralds. That's right, Sonic. We are Charlie Kirk. That line's bad.
Oh,
that line needs to go.
Christ.
What the fuck?
That line gotta go.
Hell,
Like, you could say, oh, it's just one line all you want. It doesn't change the fact it's completely out of place, you know? Like,
Oh.
Yeah, definitely out of place.
I agree.
Yeah.
No. Well, and also the big thing I think that, because this is just internet brain in general, but the reason I think that people do want to jump down people's throats whenever they find out they're wrong is that it's not just you, Pup, who said it. It's an entire narrative of, like, I'm seeing all these people who aren't trusting the comic writers and are saying all these things, and so you get you get combined with the narrative in their head. And again, we all do this if you're just reading a bunch of Twitter. Like, you could, Twitter's literally designed to do this, where whenever I got laid off from my job, it was literally immediately Twitter was being, whoa, everyone's losing their job around you, and like, whoa, crazy. Which, again, obviously a lot of people are losing their jobs, but I wasn't getting that before. So, like, Twitter is designed to, like, if they see Pup's thing, then they're going to immediately see, like, someone who's like, man, Ian Flynn's a hack, or like, this guy's a hack, and then it's like, yeah, and it's just all next to each other. So
it's like people that think, like, the tarot cards. It's like people that think the tarot cards are an Ian Flynn invention, when it's like,
oh yeah,
again, Amy was into tarot cards because young girls in Japan like tarot cards.
It was also at the same time, like, a nice callback to Sonic, like the Sonic CD manuals.
Honestly, Twitter is the reason why I will never post my little shit post image of the Ian Flynn one. I will never post it.
Oh, yeah.
No, Flynn is a win.
I refuse to let that be weaponized.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, I mentioned as well, like, how don't act like you're better than someone just because they were incorrect. Because, like, again, the instant gratification thing of Twitter provoked them to put out that incorrect thing, and the instant gratification thing of Twitter prompted you to dig your heels in about it because you wanted to feel like you were better than that person in that moment. It fucking happens. Don't act like you're better than other people. Simple.
And all I'm gonna say is just chill, guys. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
It really isn't that deep.
And the same goes for model discourse as well. I don't care if you yourself make 3D models. Like, people getting upset about the fact that people still talk about the Sonic model. It's like, well, it's not like it changed, is it? Like,
guys, it's okay. I'll make the new one.
Yeah, maybe if they made a new one, we'd have something to talk about.
But it's been kind of disappointing seeing, like, actual, like, Blender artists being like, no, the model's perfect and you don't know what you're talking about and stuff. And, like, if you don't like it, just shut up. It's like, dude, I make Sonic models too, and I think the current model sucks.
Oh yeah, so... I mean, that's where, just a general rule, by the way, if you ever see, like, obviously, like, if anyone ever says, like, oh, well, I'm in this field, so I have a correct opinion, it's like, all right, cool, it's art, so you're just wrong if you think it's the correct one. So, that's just one of those things where, you know, obviously if someone has a degree or they have like a background, like they've worked in shows or they've done things, the way you should take that is like, oh, this is someone who has experience. I want to know their personal experience, not, oh, so they know everything about art then.
Yeah, the
Yeah, no,
second
it's
you
like-
try and act like you're above others because you've got the expertise is a fail. Like,
Just because you have the expertise, you don't speak on behalf of everyone with that kind of expertise.
Well, and again, this isn't math where we've decided like here's how it works and then like you get good at it, or like science where it's like, oh, you can learn how things work, or like history where you can know a bunch of stuff. This is art. It is literally human expression. If anyone ever says I have the understanding of what makes good human expression, they're wrong, point blank. And if you say they're not wrong, then they have to prove it, and they can't. So don't worry about it.
the key is, whether it's on social media or not, try your best to avoid talking down to others. It's a charisma failure. And
Indeed.
there you go.
That's right.
Hell
Look,
yeah.
I think I'm
Like
an
I just
expert on
did.
human expression.
What did you say, Frank?
Nothing.
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 All right,
You
well, the
know,
Chaotix
my-
Casefiles then, yeah? You know?
Okay. Yeah. What do we
What,
got?
what do you want?
No, I was just gonna take the piss out of it. Like, nah, I probably shouldn't.
Why are you clawing at the door? What do you want? Like, what's going on here?
I think he's a cat.
He's literally a cat. I'm offering to let him outside. He's just fucking standing there. Like, what do you want? What do you want, Cat Frank? Come on.
I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. No, don't ever say that again.
What, Cat Frank?
No, don't. Just
Oh
don't.
no.
Meow, Frank, meow. Want some milky?
At Dawn starts next week.
Yep.
I bet. You'll probably sleep in trying to come up with a password.
I probably would sleep in.
Yeah, misses his first show. He's got it scheduled, wakes up like 2 hours later, like, oh my god, I just forgot the show.
I've missed live streams. I have missed premieres of my own video because I fell asleep.
I mean, I
Or
remember when
overslept, so.
when me, Dylan, and Saurus were meant to have a meeting about Dylan joining the show, and I overslept. I, like, missed the entire thing.
I think I missed, like, 20 or 30 minutes of an episode of Sunset City because I just woke up.
I mean, I think everyone's accidentally slept. I once had, like, an anime character introduction when the clocks went forward in America before they did in the UK. So it was old
God.
Sunset City lineup. So 1 hour in, I'm just like, what do you mean you're live?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know why the clocks don't all go forward at the same time worldwide, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's the show, guys. I sure enjoyed talking about Infinite. We're gonna go on to super chats now.
Like the show was an illusion.
The real
Open up
Sunset
your eyes.
City was the friends we made along the way.
No, yeah. So Infinite's back.
Yeah, Infinite's back. I remember last week we were talking about who it could possibly be, and I mentioned like the most boring possible outcome would be Metal Sonic. Well,
Oh, yeah.
fortunately, it's not the most boring outcome possible.
No, and I was
it's
like
not yet.
dead set it was Metal Sonic too. So there I was wrong. You can beat me up in the chat.
Here's the thing. At least not yet. I would not be surprised.
I
if
swear
they
to God,
try
if
to
Infinite
do some
turns
kind
out
of
to be
weird
Metal
swerve.
Sonic, I will throw a bus.
I will actually be very upset if this
That
is
would
like
be
a fake out.
amazing.
I don't even like Infinite that much, but like,
I don't think anyone likes Infinite in his current state, but like
No,
we
nobody
know
likes
that this is a new writing team. We know that they're interested in making concepts work now. So like before they were just like, "Hey, we got a concept, shall we make it work?" Nah. But nowadays,
Nah.
like they've changed their mentality, and like it's all the better for it. I say.
It changed.
like I've always thought, especially because with Dragon Ball, I've often compared Infinite to like Broly. Like Broly from Dragon Ball was always this character that like wasn't really that great of a character until they brought him back in Dragon Ball Super. And like
Broly
kind
was
of
just a cool transformation for so long, and then they finally
Yeah.
give him a backstory that makes sense. Because at first he was just someone who got super angry because Goku wouldn't stop crying.
As a baby.
Yeah. and
It's like, oh
Like-
my god, this is like the
Yeah.
coolest design you come up with for a Saiyan, and that's his backstory. So
yeah, and like
It's
I've
like
always
if-
thought like that with Infinite,
Yeah, it's like Infinite's like the design's kind of cool. I dig it, and then you play episode Shadow, and I just die a little on the inside.
He
That's
also has a
why I
great
put
theme
on the
song.
mask. Oh yeah.
To
they
hide
used
my
for
face
one
that was
put on
so
the
weak.
mask. Nobody cared until I put on the mask.
So the thing is,
The
though,
mask is...
I'm very happy about this, and I can't really understand anyone not being happy about. Obviously, opinions is opinions, but the thing is, we just had Shadow Generations drop, and like there were several concepts in there that had their fans, but were by and large considered not great. Like I have to pick a lane here because in the past I've argued that Mephiles was a liked character generally at the time, but he was attached to something that people didn't like. And so they shied away from Sonic 06 for a long time, but we're seeing elements from that game brought back and really brought into a beautiful new light and stuff like that. And like Shadow the Hedgehog, it wasn't particularly loved. It had its fans, but like in the general picture, same goes for Black Doom. All that came back and all of it worked, you know, like it all worked really well actually. And now we've got, Infinite coming back. I don't think it's a stretch. You know, like I don't think it's like, oh, but why would you bring him back? Like we've seen that revisiting old ideas that might not have worked perfectly the first time can be a really cool idea, you know? Like
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm just excited because I think this is everyone. Everyone likes the idea of Infinite, especially if you like a song and you want to like read into the lyrics and what they mean.
And he's got a cool design as well.
Yeah,
I think his powers are cool too.
Yeah, his powers are cool, and even his backstory could have had potential. The idea of like someone who believes they're all powerful, lives in their own tiny little world, and then they meet someone like a god, like Shadow, who basically makes them feel weak and pathetic and kills all their friends, and then realizes like, you know what, like what I conceived as like strength and weakness or whatever, it was a lie, and instead I'm going to put on a mask and I'm going to become something more, and I'm going to use this thing that constructs illusions, like it's a facade of strength, because these things aren't real.
Mysterio.
Yeah, all those things. Like it's like there's a lot you could pull from, but instead it was just done in like the worst way ever because it was Sonic Forces and it was on a budget and everything was rushed. So
replace his mask with a fishbowl and he will become the best Sonic villain.
God. I think someone said it best on Twitter. I wish I could remember the actual user, but they straight up said Infinite is just a bully on a power trip.
Yeah. The thing is, you could make that really cool as well. Like you could even if you made him, like, I think there's two directions you can take it. I'm not wholly against the redemptive path. I know some people are. I'm not wholly against the redemptive path because I think there could be a cool story to explore and he could make a really cool hero or anti-hero. It could be involved with Shadow. It could be really cool. On the other hand, I think it'd be cool to have like Infinite as a villain who isn't all powerful and is instead constantly acting out of desperation instead. And like just because he's previously had the Phantom Ruby and how powerful that was, like he's now just kind of scrapping about doing what he can to survive. Like think of him as like a meth addict, like he's trying to experience that again.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it's fun to have like wild card characters who like
from the TV series Breaking Bad.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like one of those people from the TV series Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Go ahead, Frank. What were you gonna say?
No. I was just reacting to what Pup says as usual.
But yeah, no, I was just saying like even having like a chaotic force of like even if he's not very good at being a villain, I guess like in the end, he still causes like a lot of damage in his wake, so you gotta like take him out really quick because he has all this power. Like there's a lot of fun roles he could fulfill in the cast.
The Phantom Ruby's kind of a crystal when you think about it.
I mean, isn't it technically one?
It's a chemically pure product, Jesse.
Jesus Christ.
Guess who started watching Breaking Bad for the first time in his life?
The Knight's era is now over. Now Pup's in his Breaking Bad era.
It's my newest hyperfixation.
He's
Funny
in his
bald
meth
man
era.
with moustache.
Takes all the wrong lessons. He's like, you know what? Meth sounds good right about now.
No, the funny thing is, I have learned the wrong lessons. Not because I'm taking meth or anything, but because Podbean's never going to monetize this episode. We're just going to have to write this one off. You're going to have to send in as many super chats as you can. I see a few of you already. But like, I said, the problem is they making it look fun. I want to take a camper van out in the middle of the desert and mix chemicals. I want to do that.
Pup, Are you
Yeah.
adding chili powder to it? You know, the
No, little chili peas,
signature-
the secret ingredient. I should use my friend down the street's Brazilian chili sauce. It's really good. And then Tuco just
it
tries to
powder
kill
form.
me. It's brilliant. No, stop it, and I see you in the chat there. No, stop it. That's never gonna happen. Not even once. Genuinely,
Oh, yeah.
not even once.
I guess if we can bring it back to Infinite, I'm very curious to
Yeah.
where they're gonna. I always like when they revisit villains that weren't written too well, just to see like what they do with them the next time, and hopefully they
Absolutely.
don't try to like build on top of all of the wrong things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm curious.
I mean,
Like-
that was the fun part of Shadow Gens, you know.
Yeah, I feel like, and you know what's funny with Shadow Gens, the one of the segments of the fight against Mephiles is literally the same thing as fighting Infinite, because you have like all the clones you have to attack.
Infinite was clearly a
Oh,
form
yeah.
of consolation prize for Mephiles back in the day. Like, even down to like his eye being like red with a little green iris. Like, you know, that's a very Miffy color, and like how he kind of glowed purple in his introductory thing. Yeah. Infinite just has the potential to be cool. I don't think he's going to have the same voice actor, though, because his voice actor
No.
was the one who voiced Zaz, and Zaz has recently been recast since. And it would be a shame because Mephiles did have a very menacing voice. That was one thing I did. Mephiles, fucking Infinite, had a very menacing voice. Like,
Memphis.
I got cottonmouth, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think
Infinite really had a distinct voice. It was easy to
Mm.
like, if you heard him, it's like, okay, that's Infinite. That's like what I identify as him. And like, if it's gonna be any different, it's gonna be very bizarre at first.
Oh,
But then again,
Sonic,
like,
stroking
this
the
series
Chaos
is-
Emeralds again.
This series, like this podcast series or whatever, is no stranger to new casting, or new voice direction or something. So,
And all the new casting
be
has
out
been
of the
very good, but
ordinary?
I've also noticed that the new castings have generally skewed younger as well, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's very good, because, like, sometimes you can hear, like, aging happen in actors and stuff like that, so starting
Yeah.
off with fresh faces, great move.
I
Genuinely,
was also gonna say,
great move.
like new direction has been kind of like it's been hit or miss. Like, you have someone like Knuckles where it's like, oh, you can kind of get over it after a little bit. It's not bad, it's not better, it's just
It sounds like a
different.
gym teacher.
But then you have like, I don't mean to be too harsh about this, but I'm gonna have to get my point across. Colleen O'Shaughnessy as Charmy, not a fan, and I think I don't even think Charmy's written that well anymore. Like, he just got really annoying.
I won't lie,
there
in
was
the
a moment
latest
where-
episode, when he was, like, making something, I actually quite liked him. I thought, oh, he's alright. He's a good kid.
Yeah, but then there's a point where they're trying to they got like a hint over who might be the next one to look into, and obviously we're kind of already saying it, so Infinite. And like Charmy the entire time, oh I'm bad at guessing. I'm like, oh, for the love of God, come on.
oh
like-
yeah, that
This was a major moment in the franchise, if we go story wise, because like the whole world was taken over by the Eggman Empire, and you cannot think of who it could be when you
Yeah,
probably
the
witnessed who it
Phantom,
was.
what? Phantom Red?
I'm just like, just say it.
Just say it. Come on, it's like right on the tip of your tongue, right there.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe they'll downplay
that's-
Forces a little bit and be like, but the next war's the big one. But then, no, it's
I will
weird,
s-
because I mentioned on Twitter even, everything starts on Twitter, that I kind of think they do need to kind of figure out what Sonic and Eggman's kind of thing is, because Sonic Forces implies that, like, people fucking died left, right, and center because of Dr. Robotnik and stuff like that. And then you've got the IDW comics that launched off of that with, like, Whisper's home and family being killed by Dr. Robotnik. Like, he's a fucking killer. And yet, Sonic Forces, one game later, he's like, oh, come here, Eggy. Come on, get over here. Let's do it. Let's work together. Let's do it to it. Come on, let's go. Like, he's treating, he's acting like Crash Bandicoot does around Cortex and Crash 4. Like, it's like, you kind of need to decide, is Robotnik a massive fucking warlord, Adolf tier threat, or is he a menace. Like, which is he? I personally don't think Robotnik should be a direct killer. Personally, I think he should be more someone that is more interested in just dumping as much waste into the ocean as he can. But I mean, you got to also think I'm very Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog brained when it comes to Robotnik, because that's how I like my villains. I like them to be shitheads, you know, but like not too much of a shithead.
Well, I think the perfect balance that they struck was, and this isn't even one of my favorite Sonic games, it just kind of is what it is, which is Sonic Adventure 2, which is that they give him a plan and a weapon that is so grandiose and could like kill a lot of people or whatever, but it's in a kind of like a B movie like action type of
It's
way.
such an
by the end,
absurd scope, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't even recognize any of the death among it because it's such an absurd level
Yes.
of threat. And like, yeah,
and
like,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think Dr. Robotnik, like, personally, I don't view him as someone that would, like, you know, ice someone in cold blood. Archie Robotnik, sure. And, you know, if they want to do a plot like that, then you gotta have Sonic not be a complete fucking sociopath about it. And be like, you know, whispers like, Sonic, he killed my family. And then Sonic's like, whoa, Eggy, you killed her family? Whoa, that's no good. Like, he's a fucking maniac. If you do it wrong. And you can acknowledge that. But I think the problem is, like, IDW Eggman and just kind of, like, the current Eggman is kind of a weird mash between, like, Archie's Eggman, which worked because Sonic genuinely fears him, and kind of trying to do almost an Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Eggman. Or you've got, like, Frontier's Mumblecore Eggman, you know? Like, it's... I think they need to figure out what they're doing with Robotnik, but first things first, make him fun. He doesn't need to be an Aura farmer. Let that be Sonic and the gang. Make him really fun. He doesn't have to be pure comedy, but just make him just a very fun force. Because Mumblecore Eggman is lame, where he's like, my databases require updating. I'm going to enter this password here. Oh, this is beyond my calculations. It's boring, dude. Let me see him be like, that fucking hedgehog! Like, bring that Robotnik back, you know? That's...
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying that he has to do that all the time, but like sprinkle
Yeah.
that in a little bit. Come on.
Dr. Robotnik once said, kill that fucking hedgehog, and so I did. Wow,
awesome.
he got fucked. Okay, anyway, sorry, that's enough of the debate.
I do want to say one last thing about Infinite though.
Mhm.
Have you guys seen the theory of Rouge possibly being infinite?
Oh yeah.
Rouge for it.
That infinite.
I'm
kiss.
so happy. I'm so happy for Infinite. Like, you guys have no idea. I ship it.
Infinite just, like, you know, spends the morning in bed. Just checking himself
Okay,
out
never
in the
mind. That's
mirror.
not the theory I was thinking of. Never mind. I thought I had an idea of what you're talking about. No, I'm completely lost now.
You're
Okay,
a great
so-
kisser,
so
Channel Pup.
The theory is that people think Infinite is basically acting like Rouge and like pretending to be Rouge.
I mean, the thing
He's
is,
been
when
flirting
is
with that,
Rouge...
yeah.
Like, Rouge is into Knuckles. Like, that's the bit.
Yeah.
Like, she's a flirt, but she's never been like, Infinite, come back and fucking sow my wild oats or whatever however you flirt, I don't know. But, like, yeah, that.
I'm so happy for him, dude. Not only is he back, but like, you know, he's letting his heart out. Bless him.
Yeah, I wonder why he picked that one to impersonate, right? You know, illusions so vivid they feel real.
So
It's
real.
like they're really real and they're spectacular.
But yeah,
that's
no, I
enough.
mean, with Infinite coming back, very cool. Hope they make him good. That's all I can ask for.
As in good, as in like quality wise, or good as in morally.
I literally had never even considered the idea of him becoming a good guy. So I'd actually be cool with that as well. I think that's a neat idea. So
I think it would be cool to kind of. I think it'd be cool to see him without the mask, but at the same time, we're just becoming Kylo Ren at this point, aren't we? Like, you know, and
Put him in Crossworlds.
I mean, to be honest, I think they're missing a trick with Crossworlds, because why are there not more characters in Crossworlds? Where's Styx? Dick's out for
Give him a
Styx.
broken mask.
Oh yeah, broken mask, like he has in the third Star Wars sequel movie.
I don't watch Star Wars. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Star Wars
Somehow,
shit.
Infinite returned.
They fly
Force
now.
Forces is their Star Wars, so
I mean, remember? Yeah, Sonic Forces was going to be called Sonic Wars. Remember?
Sonic Wars. Oh
It-
god.
and also, if you open up the EXE of Sonic Forces and then open up Xbox Game Bar or whatever, where you get the fucking screen recorder thing, it literally says Wars on it. It does the same for Sonic Frontiers, where it says Rangers.
but
I'm just like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I remember the Rangers one. But see, that's the thing. I would have to actually want to open up Sonic Forces. So Fez, how was that yesterday?
Oh god. Oh.
First game where you press the start button and the credits roll.
It was funny because by the end of it, you could actually see how fed up I was. By the end of it, I was just skipping some of the cutscenes.
No, but you remember that bit in Parks and Rec where Ben makes the claymation and realizes it's only like 3 seconds long? He's like, oh my god, that's the whole thing. That was me completing Sonic Forces the first time.
Oh.
I compared
my
it to
day when I was
Avatar.
animating.
The only thing that I took away from my first playthrough of Forces was I was facing Metal Sonic and I fell through the floor.
Nice.
I was like,
Nice.
how long has this game been out? 3 weeks at this point? Yep.
Nice.
All right.
I remember
But
seeing no
little bit of
consequences for the
context,
quick time events.
go for it.
I did it.
Oh, okay. I was a little bit of context. I didn't play the game until like it was out for 3 weeks because I didn't want to pay full price for it.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's funny. I remember calling in sick to work to play it for 2 days, realizing I only needed one.
realizing you only needed a work break.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
then
people got mad at a streamer because he played the entire game and then got a refund within 3 hours.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
we brought that up yesterday. It was insane.
like it's not
Also-
good to play a whole game and then get it refunded and stream it and profit, but at the same time, maybe make your game
Yeah.
more than a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
like,
it was it was
that is
so
a bit-
funny.
It's
Oh,
a bit
go on.
scummy, but then again, that's a $40 game. Well, when it
Yeah.
released.
Yeah, there's money on the line, so sorry, get out of here. It wasn't worth the money.
At the end of the day, Sega is not good enough. if you didn't know that already, you know it now.
See, now these days, if you wait for it to go for like maybe $10, you could pick it up, and then you can also get the mod loader, and you can get or Hedge Mod Manager, I think,
Yep.
and then get
Yeah.
yourself Sonic Forces Overclocked.
Or like a slew of other like mods as well, like Sonic Forces Reimagined and stuff.
Oh, there's also a classic Sonic mod that brings in Chaos as a boss fight. Pretty
Yep.
good.
I think here's a thing I did want to quickly mention though, is that like with Infinite coming back, there's a lot to wrap up in a 30-minute podcast. So
Yeah.
I kind of hope that it's going to end on a cliffhanger that leads into the next game, and that maybe the next game's kind of cast will be Sonic, the Chaotix. You could have Professor Tori in there, Tori, and then you could have Infinite as the villain. That could be really cool.
Oh yeah, I definitely do not see in any world. I mean, maybe they'll do this, but I don't see in any world where it ends and it's just like, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of Infinite. Wasn't it cool to have him back and you didn't get to see him? You know, like I definitely think this is a way to reintroduce him.
Question.
At least for fans. So
Anybody here watch Doctor Who?
no.
So there was a villain called Omega.
Yes. Oh, no. Oh.
Now he hadn't appeared since like the 70s, right? And there was a Doctor Who finale, and in part one of the finale, they're like, "We're going to find Omega." And Omega is like this guy that's made out of like antimatter, but he wears like a cloak and stuff, and he's just this pissy little Time Lord that credits himself with the creation of a species and is resentful that people don't recognize him and he doesn't have a body anymore, right? So
Yeah.
they've hyped up Omega's return, and in the next episode, he doesn't appear until like the 40-minute mark, appears as a giant skeleton that crawls out of a hole, eats someone, and gets shot back into the hole after 3 minutes. So people waited since the 1970s for this villain to return, completely unrecognizable, for 3 minutes. And
not
there are
even the
people that
funniest
are like,
part.
oh, but the episode's not that bad. Like, dude, what is it gonna take? Like, what is it gonna take?
That's not even the worst part. That this wasn't even the first time they did it in like the last 2 seasons, because the season previous they did the exact same thing again.
Although
Just
at
think
least,
of Chaos Zero getting popped by Classic Sonic.
I mean, it was basically just like that. Like,
Yeah.
except in this case, they're saying he's the main villain. It was
Oh my
insane.
God.
He's the
I mean,
main
Chaos-
villain.
Chaos was sort of, well, no, he wasn't really the main villain.
He was part of the
was
Rogues
just-
Gallery.
Yeah, imagine if Chaos Zero was marketed as the main villain, and that was also the final battle of the episode, but it takes place in the middle of the episode because the main actor's got a dip.
Yeah, no, the closest we got to that was he was it was heavily implied he was going to be somewhat involved, and then he gets popped in a cutscene.
Yeah, I was fucking furious about that at the time. I was like, I
Same,
can't.
like-
There's no overlooking this. Like,
Actually, I don't remember what my reaction to that was. I don't know if I was already told about this because, again, game was already out for like 3 weeks by this point.
I've been kind of
and I
told
had
in
friends who were
advance.
trying to tell me about it.
I'd been told in advance, but I was kind of also going in with like, okay, maybe there's a reason for this, and maybe there's other areas in which he's significant. Maybe he's a significant part of the story or something. But I was like, nope, Chaos Zero, the first god of destruction Sonic ever fought, really did just get popped by classic Sonic in one hit in a cutscene.
Oh, and then
Very
the Sonic
early
and Shadow,
on as
the
well.
Sonic and Shadow thing, and it's like, oh, well, nope, he's a fake. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gunaguru actually makes a great point as well. Yeah, like, there was I think it was a season 1 episode of Teen Titans Go called like The Return of Slade. And like, because Teen Titans Go is obviously a much more comedic version of the original Teen Titans, there was a lot of backlash at the time because it was like, you know, this is not really tapping into the appeal of the characters. But it was like, okay, we'll do a dramatic episode, we'll do an event episode called The Return of Slade. And basically, they hear about the return of Slade, beat him off screen in like, I think the first 5 minutes of the episode. And then the rest of the episode is all about how I think Cyborg and Beast Boy want a clown for a party, but realize they don't like clowns as much as they used to. And the message is, you're an adult now, you're not going to like these things as much as you did back then. But the problem is, the message falls apart when you go back and watch the original show and it actually holds up. So, like, I think Teen Titans Go...
Very mean-spirited episode, yeah.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go started off quite reactionary and kind of tended to miss the point. But I will admit, once they fully leaned into the anything goes thing, like we could just have an episode where Daffy Duck steals the episode, that's when it got better.
Or like the Teen Titans have to learn how to do taxes. Like, that's funny.
Yeah, like, it becomes
Okay.
so absurd that it's funny. Or, like, Teen Titans Go to the movies, where, like, Robin is just making sure that Bruce's parents go down crime alley to get shot.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that movie. That was fun.
I
What
actually
a way
haven't
to
seen it the whole
end
way
it,
through. I
though.
still need to see it.
The way they end it is absolutely insane for a kids movie. That's all
yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, no, ask your parents where babies come from, right?
Yeah, I was like, dude,
oh god,
awesome.
That's
Crazy.
absolutely brilliant. Like,
Diabolical.
man,
That's
I remember,
funny.
like, there was a lot of collective confusion from DC fans at the time as well, because they were like, how is the Teen Titans Go to the movies movie good, but not the show? But then I also remember Teen Titans Go to the movies post-credits sets up the OG Teen Titans coming back.
Nobody
And
stood to
then-
anything.
No, but to be fair, they did that crossover movie, didn't they? But the unfortunate thing is, you've got the old designs, but they're all using that rigged animation of Teen Titans Go. So it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't feel like a true crossover. But, like, they
Yeah.
did follow up on it, at least. I'll give them credit for that. So, yeah, Teen Titans Go, Infinite. Like, there's so much relation between those subjects.
That's
Another
right.
thing I wanted to also throw out, though, was you could ask, why do I not react the same with Zavok? And I'm going to give you an answer to that. On a fundamental level, Zavok is just Sonic Bowser. That's all his intent was as a character. That's all his design is as a character. He is Sonic Bowser, and Sonic Bowser shouldn't be a thing because Mario has Bowser, not Sonic. Sonic has Dr. Robotnik. He doesn't need a fucking Bowser. And if he needs another villain, it doesn't have to be a fucking Bowser. There can be so many other villains. At the end of the day, I don't want to see Sonic fight Bowser because that's fucking dumb. Look, if you're one of those AI tech bros that just wants to put everything with everything at all times, fucking enjoy your crap, but I don't see the appeal in a Super Smash Brothers movie or a crossover or any of it because these characters' stories are just at odds with each other. Why would I want to see that?
Indeed.
Like, I don't want to dilute my Sonic movie with Mario. Get the fuck out of here. This is Sonic's movie. And no, Shadow is not Sonic's Wario, Terry. Get out of here. Stop it. It's completely different. Shadow never farts. He doesn't.
You don't know that.
No, he doesn't.
Well, we don't know. We don't know.
No, he's far too
You don't
scrunkly
know.
for that. He doesn't. He wouldn't.
You don't know.
He wouldn't. He's like a woman. Women don't fart. Shadow doesn't fart.
Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. All right.
Why do you have to have so much emphasis on the men, huh? Huh?
Stop it, Frank.
Oh my god.
Don't bully me.
Do we want to move on to super chats?
I think so.
Sure.
Okie doke.
Yeah, because we're quite light on topics today.
Oh well, yeah. Way to say that to the audience.
Way to say
Well,
you
we
wanna
are.
leave.
We're exhausted. We're out of it. Our best days are behind us. Is that better?
Thank you, Pin. Or, I mean, Charlie.
I mean, if you think your best days are behind you, you go right ahead and think that. We're gonna disagree with you.
Wait, Frank, you think this is the peak of Sunset City?
We have yet to reach our peak.
Very generous.
Wow. Damn. So what does that make the Gen 1 cast then? Does that mean they just suck? Like, they're just the tiny little
No,
foundation?
There's always gonna be peaks and valleys. Don't worry.
No, they left, so they suck. They left,
Okay.
so they suck, okay?
That's what he said right now.
Boo,
You heard it.
Nick. Boo, Wayne. Boo, Cirrus.
Just wait for
Boo,
Nick to
Channel
show
Pup.
up
Wait a minute,
randomly
I'm
again.
Channel... Yeah, boo, Channel Pup.
They said Shadow Pup.
Nah, Channel
Boo,
Pup.
Shadow
that-
Pup as well.
I'm Channel Dog. I'm a new host, right? Everyone
Oh,
welcome
okay.
me, please.
My bad.
So technically, Dylan is the longest running host, right?
Yeah. Oh, hail
All right,
Dylan.
then.
All hail Dylan.
So the podcast runs on it. Whoever is the old, like, if you have seniority in the group,
I
They
mean,
kinda call the
consensual
shots, so you're gonna have
seniority. Yeah, at the end of the day, like,
So
It
Dylan's
dep-
gonna be calling the shots. Just letting you know.
no, but there's the possibility that Dylan could become the senior member one day, but he could be like, actually, guys, I don't think I want to be the leader of the show. So why don't one of you guys do it while I eat my 2 spaghetti meals?
Yeah, but then like if we go into the next one, that would be me.
I don't think this is going to
Sure.
get passed down. I can't see myself letting go.
It dies with me. I'm taking it with me. I refuse.
He kills it talking about Breaking Bad and meth.
What I learned about drugs from Breaking Bad.
From Channel Pup.
Don't use chili pea.
Don't use chili pea. Tuco won't like it. Also, just bear in mind, I'm still not quite finished with the second season yet, so I
I'm just joking
understand
about
it's
stuff
my
from, like,
own
the
fault
first
if I
season.
do get spoiled, but please try to avoid it if we can. in
I've
the
been
chat
joking
and
about
everything.
stuff from the first season because I haven't gotten out of the first season yet.
Oh my god, Frank! I thought I was the only one who hadn't seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, no worries. I haven't
started
seen it
watching
either,
it like
so.
a couple months ago. It's just I
What do
stopped
you
at
mean?
a certain
Yeah,
point and never picked it back up.
Well, you've seen it, haven't you, Penguin?
Yeah, I watched all 5 seasons.
Okay, have you seen Better Call Saul as well?
No, actually, I haven't seen Better Call Saul.
El Camino?
I've seen that, yes.
Have you seen Slippin' Jimmy?
That's a car.
No.
It makes sense that you wouldn't have seen Slippin' Jimmy. I know how much you hate animation.
Bruh.
If you could see the little trollish smile on my face right now. All right, well let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Okay.
Like, he likes
right.
animation. He just wants to pass it off to somebody else. Pass it off
But-
to a learning one of those LLMs or whatever they call
But does he like stepped animation?
them.
That's an in
Who are we
joke.
talking about?
Stepped animation's an in joke. Oh
Yeah,
god,
no,
we've
it's because
completely
you-
failed so far at our little challenge of trying to come up with a new in joke and clunkily introduce it.
our challenge.
I set the challenge for you too, Frank. It's our challenge.
I like falling back on my older jokes.
Also, we kind of
falling back on
operate
stuff
on
that
kind of a
just make fun of you.
form of communism here, so like
Yeah,
What? Okay.
it makes sense.
everyone gets provided. Okay, Borger. Penguin, you're up first because you're to the left of the table.
Whoa. Bladed Fox 14 with the $5 US super chat. It sucks how creative they could have gotten with the level design with Infinite's power set. I completely agree with that,
Yeah,
honestly,
definitely.
because you look at Capital City. Capital City is like my favorite level in that game, just like from the idea alone of Infinite messing around with like the gravity and like affecting the level design.
I can't remember
It's the
where
only
I
level that
heard
does
this, but I think
You
it
know-
was in Mbani's Sonic Forces video. It was mentioned, like, if classic Sonic's being pulled over, why can't we see, like, bits of Green Hill pixelating and stuff as, like, the Phantom Ruby's kind of tearing through them? Like, they could pixelate, like, 16-bit graphics and stuff. Like, you know, you could kind of combine the 16-bit look of classic Sonic with kind of the 3D. It could be cool.
And the unironic reason is that would be a creative decision, and classic Sonic was not put in for creative reasons. So
Well, the original
what's
plan in the original leaked script, it was mentioned that the Phantom Ruby was going to be a character rather than a MacGuffin called Voltron, and Voltron kind of willed a classic Sonic into existence as an illusion because I think Voltron Loki didn't believe in what he was doing.
okay,
I think what happened with Sonic Forces was they genuinely had some cool plot ideas, got to the development part of the game, and were like, okay, so we're just gonna have to like cut this, and this. And like, well, that doesn't even make any sense anymore. It literally, dude, it's all we can do, man. Like,
gotta come out.
Do you imagine what they will do with Infinite if they have him in the next 3D game, especially after seeing like the Black Doom sections in Shadow Generations and how weird they got?
It's
Well,
funny
yeah,
because
it's-
I was gonna bring that up. As like, well, I mean, they kind of have a version of that where like the level changes, like either completely or whatever, with going back to Radical Highway numerous times.
And it looks so cool as well.
Like, they could do it, and they could probably do a better job of it than what they attempted in Forces, and how they executed it in Shadow Generations. So
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to a new game that has Infinite as the main villain, messing around with the locations.
yeah, like I think it's a chance to kind of almost rewrite history. Make that kind of spiritual successor to Sonic Forces, realize a lot of the potential that game failed to deliver on. Like, there's probably a part of, like, like the Azuka Bazooka and everyone at Sega that are probably like, look, we wish we could have done this better. Like, Sonic Forces had the chance to be, like, one of the ultimate Sonic stories. Now we're in a position where we can kind of correct things a little bit and do a sequel to it that can effectively kind of replace it. But at the same time, I was saying the other day in one of our calls, like, this is also why I wish they'd fucking let IDW do adaptations of the games, because there are so many Sonic stories that suck shit that you could create a comic version of the story and treat that as the canon version. Like, you could redo Sonic Generations so that the past actually does something. You could redo Sonic Forces. You could redo Sonic Frontiers to actually explore the ancients and actually, have art direction that looks like it was made instead of imported.
I
You know how
agree.
it is.
Making jokes about it, it was like, oh, you just took Sonic and dropped him into Phantasy Star or something.
No, I refer to it as Quixel Chic, like, because that's all it is. But we'll move on to
I'm
the
just
next.
hung up on the fact that, did you call him Izuka Bazooka?
I stole that from Bikuri Box 12.
Okay, okay.
He refers to him as the Azuka Bazooka in one of his Shadow Generations videos, and I'm just like, that's
I was
amazing.
Going crazy because nobody reacted to it, so it was like, wait.
It's stuck in my
That's
head
great.
so like the second I heard that, I was like, well, there's no going back now.
That's
But-
an amazing name.
But that's just Bick, because Bick is just incredibly witty. Like, I think everyone that's seen a Bikuri Box video knows that Bick is very witty.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to get him back on at some point. So, Borger. It's me, isn't it? Okay, so Mr.
Yeah.
Krabs 459 with the $1 $99. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Oh boy. Okay, it's another week. Okay, Mr. Popo. I mean, thanks, Whisper, but for you maggots. I can't remember what Mr. Popo even sounds like, but I doubt I'm even.
I think
It's-
I think
it's
they're
for the
going
best.
for Team 4-star Mr. Popo, because that's
I have no idea. I only know Dragon Ball Z Kai.
thanks, Whisper.
And Mr. Popo's not really in it very much. But okay, Franken, you're up with KB's one burger.
okay. KB with the $9.99 US. Infinite and Phantom Ruby prototypes also appeared in otherworldly comedy story from Sonic Channel.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Infinite and a Phantom Ruby prototype also appeared in otherworldly comedy story from Sonic Channel.
I think this might be referring to. There was like a picture of like a Super Robotnik with the Phantom Ruby in his chest, and this was like a side thing. I remember someone be like, "Oh, you were really surprised about the return of Infinite," even though that's like, look, buddy, not everyone translates the Japanese Sonic website, right? Like, you know. But like, yeah, they did have a thing going on there as well that kind of involved these elements. So, yeah, like it could be kind of paying that off. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Ian Borger.
That's me. Let's see. Giorno for the 5
Brazilian
Royales.
Reals, Frank.
Brazilian
They're
Royale.
Brazilian Reals.
Yes, the
Thank you,
dollars
Giorno.
are us.
Not gonna lie, I think a lot of the characters in Sonic series are still a cool concept, but meh execution. Recent to me was Lunar Soleil, and Lanolin with her debut. Yeah, I kind of agree.
I will say, I think
At least-
Lanolin is one that could be an amazing character in a story that was written from a critical lens on Sonic. And I think Ian Flynn tries to write Sonic with as critical of a lens as possible, hence why he often brings up Sonic's morality in that. But, like, I believe Lanolin's whole thing was, like, you know, she kind of viewed Sonic as, like, a bit of a savior and stuff like that until she realized that he really just plays with Robotnik more than he actually fights him. And she kind of doesn't buy into the hype. And it's nice to have a character that doesn't buy into the hype. The problem is, though, in the end, Sonic always has to kind of be right, and he always has to win, because that's kind of how these things work. You gotta think, like, Sega is still ran by a lot of very fucking old people whose idea of a good character is, my character has all the powers and is good at everything, and he can do everything. Like, there's a lot of that. When that generation retires, get ready, because not only a Sonic story is going to get really interesting, the whole fucking world is going to get very interesting when the boomers finally fucking take their fucking claws out of the job market.
Indeed.
I'm coming for you, boomers.
Oh.
No, not like that, Penguin! Grow up, man.
I was gonna say, for once, he's not talking about Sonic Boom fans.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a Sonic boomer myself, all right? I saw the vision, all right? It was nice to have something a bit unique. Dicks out for sticks, and yeah.
No, I don't think anybody wants to do that. You go
No,
ahead.
trust me, Dicks Out for Sticks is important. They've got Rally for Sally, although it is just ran by a bunch of diaper
I was
virgins. But like,
see how that goes.
yeah, but they're diaper virgins. I'm a not diaper virgin. I don't know.
All right. Well then.
I'm
So
a
true.
boxer shorts virgin. There you go. All right, Borger.
I guess it's me next.
It is you next.
KB with the $199 super chat. Thank you, KB. Charmy is such a ADHD coded kid. I respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember when KB sent this, I was kind of ranting about like how Charmy just could not stop for a moment and think, hey,
Don't you
who's the
dare!
one person we
Don't
know-
you dare turn this on me!
no. It was like,
Don't you make this about me, motherfucker!
Yeah, it was Channel Pup. That's what it was. No, it was just like who is this person that we could be referring to? Oh, like, come on, you got this. It's like, no, I was like, oh, I'm really bad at guessing. It's like, you can't even think of anybody.
Is that ADHD or
Associated
is that
with
just
something
being fucking
reddish?
stupid? Or could it be a leftover of his amnesia from the egg grapes?
It all ties back.
Everything's canon.
He needs some member berries or something. Jeez.
All right, Borger. Thank you very much, Jono, for another 2 Brazilian reals. Very generous as always. If I don't see Infinite XSPO next week, I'll explode.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Jono, keep
Happy
your
for
filthy
him.
fetishes to yourself, I said while talking extensively about bats. Anyways, thank you, Jono. For both.
I'm sure. I'm sure Sega's going to implement that. You know, they say fun is infinite.
True.
Right.
Fun is what? See, I
Infinite.
said the title of the episode. Unless I retitle it later, in which case that will suck.
And
But,
credits.
yeah. The Full House theme starts playing. All right, Borger. Franken, you're up with KB.
Okay, let's see. KB with the $9.99 US. I do like how it's the Don Pod who allows Eggman to participate in the racing titles. Between that and his actions in the comic, Dodonpa is a chaotically neutral menace. I love it.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed Dumpy Donpy in the comic as well.
Same. I honestly love how he's a good guy, but he could skirt on the line of being a villain and kind of very psychotic.
You know what's interesting though is in Team Sonic Racing, we all clowned on Dumpy Donpy. Even fucking the Sonic Twitter takeover clowned on Dumpy Donpy. But like now we're here and just something happened. I can't explain it, but like I just look at the guy. I'm just like,
I love him.
Wait, Penguin. Can you
things from you?
real quick, Penguin? Can you send me the picture of Kingpin Dumpy
God.
Donpy?
Yeah, hold on.
I want to put it on the stream.
I'll put it in the bounce back.
Okay. I gotta
Just
put this
because
on
he's
the
in a better game, so he has better. It's the same reason people like Zavok now. They're just in better things, so you have a better positive association with them.
Well, it's easy now. Zavok's a different
Yeah,
matter.
let's not get too crazy with Zavok.
I won't stop until Zavok is redesigned. Like, all right, here's
I won't stop until Zavok stops.
Until he stops.
here's Dumpy Donpy as illustrated by Penguin in the style of Spider-Verse
Hope you like it.
Kingpin.
That's amazing.
Oh, I fucking love it. Yeah, no. Fuck the Zavi Zedek, but Dumpy Donpy's welcome. All right. Resuming super chats, shall we? Ian, I think you're up. Borger.
Alrighty. KB for the $1.99 US. Thank you, KB. What's your favorite episode of the case file so far? I mean, unfortunately, mine's like the obvious answer, which is like the Tangle and Whisper one, just because it's just so cool to hear them come to life. And I really do genuinely think that the voice actors did a great job bringing them to life, and especially Tangle. Like I genuinely just like Tangle more now that I know what she sounds like.
Same goes for
kinda,
Whisper
like,
as well.
Yeah. So
Yes.
good stuff.
I will
Yeah,
say.
I think episode 3 is a standout one.
About you, Franken.
I think for me, it's a tie between episode 3 and the most recent episode, just because like episode 3,
Yeah.
it's great, for Tangle and Whisper having voices. Episode 6 got me to think the most about it.
Yeah, I agree,
I think
actually. For one, I also really like that we saw kind of how Sage is now fitting into Robotnik's operations, how she's head of the Eggnet, and how she's kind of, in a way, like a security guard as well. You know, like she's kind of Robotnik's attack dog.
Night at the museum.
Yeah.
I do find it interesting that even like the whole thing with the Phantom Ruby and what happened in Forces is like redacted even for Sage.
Yeah. Also, it's interesting that she doesn't like immediately alert anything to attack, the Chaotix or like Vector and Charmy.
She's chill.
Instead, we'll just actually have a conversation with them.
Yeah,
But I
think
also
we
noticed
now-
that they are definitely following up with the whole like Final Horizon thing, where she's staying evil. She's not going to be all like, "Father, I like Sonic and he's my friend." Like, leave him
Well,
alone.
no, because that one was technically dead,
Blown up.
or as dead as
yeah.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
Sonic's trip, like his little hallucination.
I
because
think it's
Eggman
interesting.
eventually launched like Sage 2.0, and then we got Final Horizons.
I think it's interesting with Sage that she only seems to act like she has like these malicious intentions a lot of the time, but it usually doesn't go into effect unless she's something just happens at that moment, or like, someone's going after Eggman.
But she
That
does
seems to
mention
be-
in Crosswords a few times, though, that she fully intends to finish Robotnik's work and conquer the world.
Yeah. No, I
but it's
mean,
one of
yeah,
the-
but like
Yeah, but
with
a lot
the
of characters are
chaotics
all
and
talk.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if a computer's going to be all talk, though. AI is the future of animation. Okay, I see it now. All right, fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pup. All right. And you know what, Pup? What you should do? You should go on Twitter and
Okay.
ask Grok if they have, try to figure out Grok's personality.
Hey, Grok, are you all talk? Grok
Honestly,
starts a podcast called Grok Talk.
Well, because I hate that. I hate that. That's a good name. That's actually not a bad name for it.
Gets a TikTok account called Grok Talk. See, like it writes itself.
But like, I remember a few months back, whenever people would put stuff out, like try to ask Grok about things, even though they're like obviously wrong about it, like, and try to fight back with it. It's like, oh, use actual evidence. Grok eventually gets really sassy with them. It's very funny.
Elon Musk as a father, expectation. Honey, don't forget to finish your broccoli. Reality, I don't even want to talk about. He just fucking sucks.
He sucks butts.
The end.
All right, we'll go on to the next one then.
Hey, look, if Podbean's going to take us down, YouTube might as well, do the same.
Yeah. Borger. All right, I think... Ian, did you read the last one?
I think Ian is next. Wait,
No, I
No,
read
no,
the
no.
case files one because I answered it.
yeah. I
Then
think that's Fez now.
Penguin, you are up.
Jamadre 3902. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize if not. With the $10 super chat, thank you. Ian said, according to Sega, Eggman's never killed. If anyone dies as a result of his machines, it's not technically him. Attempted killing is fine, but direct successful murder would be too far.
I really want
That's such
Ian
a
as my
cop-out.
lawyer, because I think that would all hold up in court.
That's such a lawyer answer. What the fuck?
It wasn't him, it was his machine.
It was this machine.
It wasn't me, it was the gun. You know?
I mean, here's
Look,
the thing.
look,
I get
Eggman
what
didn't-
they're trying to say, which is they're trying to say like Eggman is not maliciously, intentionally trying to kill. So therefore, like you can have a little more fun with him because he's like not actively like trying to blow up the orphanage.
I
like,
feel
that
like
kind of
there's a bit of eating the cake and having it here. I'm not
yes,
going
that's
to
what they're
lie.
trying to do. Yeah, for
So
sure.
Ian, pick a lane. Secondly, calm down on the exposition, man. It's mainly in your work. It's not in Evan's.
That's like saying chaos didn't flood the city. It was the
Chaos
water.
didn't flood the city. That's
was
the
the sewer
water. Dark Gaia didn't
It was just-
split the planet open. That was the laser. That wasn't Robotnik either. Knuckles didn't punch the emeralds out of Sonic. His fist did. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be one
Look,
of those
it was
jackasses
the
that
Emerald's
picks
fault for
apart.
being way too fragile. Okay.
I don't mean to be one of
Eggman
those
didn't
jackasses
blow
that
up the
picks apart
moon,
everything
the-
Ian Flynn does.
Eggman didn't
I know,
blow
it's
up the
just-
balloon the Eclipse Cannon did.
It's. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay, right.
Oh,
Onto the.
I had a really fucked up one that had to do with Maria Robotnik, but I'm just gonna let it go.
I didn't put out that
The gun
slightly
did.
incorrect tweet that time. My fingers did. It was my keyboard.
Well, nowadays people could blame AI.
All right, I'll read the next one, Borger. We got KB back again with the generous continued support. $1.99. Thank you, KB. Thoughts on Eggman's portrayal in the case files? Yeah, I thought he's fine in the case. I think the characters across the board in the case files have actually been pretty solid.
Yeah. Anybody notice he was kind of missing for like the second half of the recent episode?
Like they're
Oh.
definitely
Like-
getting better.
Like, you notice how like he was interrupting kind of like in the beginning when they were like taking shots at him for for his ego and everything, and then like
Yeah.
you notice like in the second half of it he's kind of gone.
I also like
didn't even
Sonic
notice
getting
that.
snarky about the water. While Vector's like, "Thank you, Eggman. I really appreciate that my best friend Eggman gives me water.
But they won't let him get 8 hours of sleep. What an asshole.
You know, sleep deprivation is a form of torture.
So he's gonna stay awake for 6 months straight.
I mean,
Scar to
that's
Sonic.
another thing. Like, how long was Sonic awake on the Starfall Islands for?
I have no idea.
It's alright, he had a hit of that crystal. Oh no. He's like, peek, 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 tight, tight, tight.
And that's where he got the cyber corruption. It was
Yeah,
just-
that's what. Not even once. Cyberspace. Alright, okay, on to the next one. Sorry. That's what the Starfall rocks were, though. Alright. Sorry, okay. Right,
just had it in a line.
Franken, you're up.
Adrono with the 5 Brazilian Royale pup. Remember that?
That's
We got
you who
Infinite
needs to
Mysterio.
remember.
Yeah, I know. Dollars are us and everything. We got Infinite as Mysterio and Enigma as Prowler. So who's the shocker of the Sonic series?
Sonic Forces, because it was fucking shocking.
Fair.
You're the shocker
Probably,
now.
no. Realistically, Kid Cudi in the Knuckles TV series with his funny
yeah.
gloves.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
actually
know,
would work.
Good for him.
Ian, you weren't here for this, but I did a cut down of Knuckles, cut it into a 2-hour feature, cutting out like a lot of the cringe humor, as much of it as possible, anyway, and just a lot of the montages and a lot of the filler, and got it down to a nice 2 hours. And it was still fucking boring in the second half.
You can't save it.
The first half was actually kind of fun, but the second half was ugh.
I was so checked out by then. I know a lot of people like the rock opera episode. By then, I was done. I'm like, no.
I'm
can't do
still
this.
on board with the rock opera. I couldn't cut that. Like,
Same.
I liked that, but like,
But
dude, episode 5
they-
and 6 are the worst ones. Like, because you genuinely
They-
cannot salvage them. You can even salvage episode 3 by cutting it down to like 2 minutes. Get rid of the dinner and the Shabbat dinner, and it works. But like,
what I was gonna say is like you guys did bring up one thing is that you don't hear Adam Pally as much whenever you when you do have the rock opera. So I will say, you get his stupid facial expressions, which I've found like the most apt comparison. People hoping for like Jim Carrey kind of comedy out of Adam Pally is like expecting Jim Carrey as the Grinch, but you get Mike Myers as the Cat in the Hat.
I was just want to just say though, like, all that like stuff, and I'm not just saying this because of Breaking Bad. I'm saying this because of Malcolm in the Middle. Have Bryan Cranston play that boyish kind of scared of his own shadow loser kind of character, and he can make it work because he plays it with sincerity. The problem with Adam Pally is it's YouTube thumbnail acting, as you pointed out, Frank.
Yes.
Like, all of his facial expressions are YouTube thumbnails, and it's fucking awful.
Yes.
Like, it's not
They
funny.
are the same. They are very forced. You can tell. I think Fez pointed it out in one of the episodes where he was supposed to seem shocked, but he was literally smiling.
Yeah, it's in the first
Yeah.
one after Knuckles gets kidnapped. He's literally smiling. He's like, "What do I do now?" It's like, dude, can you at least try? Now, I'm not gonna try and pin blame here or anything because there's a number of different things it could be. It can be direction. It can be just like the overall nature of the beast, the production flow, stuff like that. But I'm gonna say this: the acting in that show is fucking terrible. It's terrible.
Yes, and it's
There
not
are
just
some
one
that are better than
character.
others. Like, I think Wendy Whipple isn't bad. She's actually playing it quite sincere. Idris Elba's fine, like, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
I thought the guy that played Jack Sinclair was fine. Carrie Elwes, he was alright. But,
Jack
like,
Sinclair's
Wade
the
is
best character in the show.
awful, just from a performance standpoint.
I can't see the appeal in Jack Sinclair, but I'm gonna take your guys' word for it. Like, maybe I'm just missing something with him, but I just found him to be like another noisy, obnoxious character.
Well, what I would say is that if you took Jack Sinclair, took his actor, cast him as Fang the Hunter, made him a Jaboa, didn't elaborate, I think that would have been... He even wears a hat. Like, so I think that would have been a good direction to go, is just...
Probably.
Adam Pally's old best friend is a fucking Jaboa, but he hasn't even realized it. That's the kind of absurd, surreal humor I think you could get away with. But, we've talked enough about the Knuckles TV series.
How many YouTube faces can we make in an episode?
I re-edited it as a goodwill gesture. Like, maybe I could make this Maybe I could make this to my liking, you know? Maybe I could find something. And I found that the first half is fun.
Yeah, the first half, it's a lot better. Like, it's paced a lot better. You know, obviously, a lot of the jokes land a little better. I think I gave you a few notes like, oh, I'd probably do this immediately. Like when
he looks down,
Wade is
when he looks down at the rope on his leg, for example.
Yeah, I would have just immediately just had him get yanked.
One thing I felt kind of proud of was in the episode 2 bit where he's like, what would Knuckles do? And then rather than cut to the montage, it just cuts to him flying into the mansion.
Also,
that was so damn good.
Also, I don't know, like, this isn't anything big, but still thinking about how Knuckles opened a door that was shut without using the knob.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When he's leaving Wade's room, and you just
they
hear,
use
like
a door opening
and
closing
move.
sound effect for when he's just moving it slightly. But episode 3 is atrociously edited because, like, when one side of the table is talking, there's no ambience noise from the other side. It's just blank. So it is just a badly produced thing from the ground up, with the exception of the candle fight, which was actually incredibly impressive. And I did feel sad cutting out the goat flashback because that is funny, but, like, it couldn't work because I didn't want them to eat dinner.
I also love when you were pointing out, it's like, wait, this shot is blurry. Why is it focused on the table when it's like
there's
Knuckles and Wade
there's
talking in his
literally
room?
a shot in there that's out of focus. I'm like, how did this get good reviews?
Why wasn't
clearly
this
the
like one
table
of the
was not-
subjects for the podcast? We actually had a lot to say.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, we had a lot to say the first time we saw Knuckles. It just happens that when we don't like something and still haven't quite recovered from it or made peace with it, we happen to talk about it a lot.
I don't think I'll ever make peace with this show. Like,
Unless they do like a season 2 and it fucks. If they do a season 2 and it actually fucks, then fine.
no,
They won't.
I just say cut your losses.
If they do a season 2 and it's more downscaled, it's a smaller story, less big actors, less licensed music, and Knuckles is in it from start to finish, and the story has stuff to do with him, and there's no narrative dissonance, and the themes all gel together, and everything has a payoff, then it'll be great. So basically, just make a good show.
The rock opera
Indeed.
would have benefited if everybody was a puppet. I just wanted a good puppet show by that
I'll
point.
take a puppet show. I would literally take a puppet show.
Yeah.
Don't
I just
hug
didn't
me, I'm
wanna see
scared,
Adam
but it's
Pally
Sonic.
anymore.
Yeah.
When we got to that episode, I was just sick of seeing Adam Pally in his YouTuber faces,
Fucking Mr. YouTube.
his YouTube thumbnail.
And then we were
faces.
pointing, and then I pointed out he's in Iron Man 3, and we just started posting like
and he does the
pictures
same
of.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe that's just his shtick, but I just don't find him funny.
No, he's not funny enough to be a main character. I could barely tolerate him as, I can't even tolerate him that much as a throwaway side character. It's just like,
I didn't mind him in the first Sonic and some bits of the second. And the third,
had
he was in
one
it so
moment-
little that it's like, if I'm going to get upset about this, I'm just being silly now.
he had one
Yeah.
moment that I thought was pretty funny, and that was when Tom hangs up on Eggman, and it's like, I think he hung up on you. Like,
I like the
figured,
part...
it's a witty moment, and then I realized, oh, this guy's just an idiot. Never mind.
I quite like the part where, like, Longclaw gives that speech in Sonic 2, and then he turns to Tails and goes, so is that your dad? I was like, that's kind of funny. But it's an example of the line being funnier than the delivery. And that's unfortunate
Yeah.
because it's very difficult to quantify criticism for acting. So I'm very hesitant to criticize actors. But shit, man, it wasn't a great
I won't.
performance.
It's
Well,
very
I'm
easy for
nice
me because
like
I know
that.
what I'm sick of hearing. Also,
Um,
I will say this: it's nothing against him. It's just like whenever he smiles, it always seems like he's slurring his words. Like it's difficult for him to speak and smile at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, this whole thing is just talking like a dork the whole time, you know? It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
Knuckles, no! Oh my god, Knuckles! Like, that's all he does. He screams and he makes noise, and... Anyway, moving on. We've talked about Knuckles enough. We got another super chat to talk about, and I've
I
forgotten
think I
where
might
we
need
were
to
at.
do another video to get this out of my system.
Borger, I think you're up, E-Infinite.
Alrighty, let's see here. KB, yes. KB for the $9.99 US. Thank you, KB. Given the recent official art, 2026 might as well be the year of glasses. Truly a spectacle of the spectacles.
Right, I want to show you
Oh,
fuckers
God.
something, alright, real quick. I want to show you something. So,
Oh,
yeah, this is the recent Sonic Channel Amy art. And I love it. You know, like, Amy's a great character. I love it. But I have a little
That's
observation.
Awesome. Paid you tribute.
I had a little observation about a model that I made a year ago. It's the same type of glasses at all. It's the same fucking glasses. Why can't I get more likes on Twitter.com, god damn it?
Somebody's just been looking at your Twitter account.
I'd love it. I would genuinely love it if a Sonic artist or something was looking at my stuff and going, hey, that's cool. Let's do some of that. Because at the end of the day, I'm only doing the stuff I want to see here. I wouldn't be doing this stuff if I didn't want to see it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So
everyone's just a nerd this year, and it's great.
Yeah, they learned of the Geek Chic and stuff. Also, God, the internet was obsessed with that one panel of Amy in her fucking boxing gear. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, when they had part of her hair up, I think that was in that picture.
It was
Yeah, that was
it was in concept for the picture. She was going to have her hair up, but they wanted to keep her recognizable. But they let her keep the gym outfit.
That's not a
Yeah, it looks
that's not a bad
nice.
idea. That'd be a fun look for like say some kind of DLC costume for like a game. Like,
I mean, we've seen her have her hair
idea.
up in like other artwork as well. I think there was a Sonic Channel artwork of Sonic and Amy looking at like sky lanterns, and I'm pretty sure she's got her hair up in a ponytail or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, people, if they're saying like, oh, we want her to be recognizable, she's still recognizable. Like, it's not like you're trying to do a silhouette test or anything. It's just her hair's up, and you can still see it's Amy. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's a cool design and stuff.
I agree.
That was I like that little creak there. That was great. All right, on to the next super chat. Borker. All right. Who was it's
I just went
Fez this time.
It would be Penguin, yeah.
Oh, okay. Winter Rain 1 with $2 US super chat, thank you. Got to the Sonic 06 episode of Breaking Bad yet?
God damn it! You know, you're lucky I already knew about this. Like, I would love
That's
to
the
be
reason you watched
blindsided
it.
by Sonic in Breaking Bad, but like, yeah, I'm aware that it's a thing. I haven't got to that point though.
That's
When
the
are we
reason
getting
why he's
Jesse
watching it. He
Pinkman?
wants to see Sonic 06 and be like, oh, I know that game.
No, there's nothing I
But
love
when-
more than an unexpected Sonic. Like, you see it in, like, YouTube videos,
Yeah.
where, like, it will cut back to the dude talking, and he'll have, like, a Sonic plush on his wall or something, and I'll be like, ah!
But when is
Okay,
Jesse
yeah,
Pinkman going to be on the Sunset City
No, my
podcast?
thing-
Because he's clearly a Sonic fan.
I like Jesse.
Let's say like, oh no, we could be a documentary, talk about the Sega Genesis, and bam, Sonic ROM hack.
All right, we'll go on to the next one, Borker. Okay, so Mr. SP, who's been a member for 6 months now. Jesus fucking Christ, what's wrong with you? Thank you. Sends $3.06. Weird number. Thank you. Spoilers for Breaking Bad. Someone is the danger. I know, it's Heisenberg, but who's Heisenberg?
I will say it's not weird when you think about what today is.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that doesn't work that way where I'm from. That fell flat. I'm sorry.
yeah. You gotta put a 603.
Yeah, please
chat.
make it $6.03. All right, there you go.
Oh, but then if it's like, those super chats are gonna be very expensive later in the month.
Oh, so next up, Borker. Rankin.
Okay, Joe Madre with the $5 US super chat. The concept of a character who's against Sonic's methods is cool, but Sonic has to be right, so Lanolin's arc can only end with her getting humbled.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks
Yeah.
butts.
Yeah, it really does.
Not 100% premium wool. Thank you, Joe Madre. Borker. Ian.
That's me. Let's see here. KB for the $1.99 US. Thank you once again, KB. It's funny how even Ian called BS on Sega's claim. Yeah, I think his because I think I remember the Bubblecast where he said that he was like, I think like his co-host was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yep, yep."
Sheesh. Damn.
That's the answer.
So the next one, Borger. Penguin. And this is the last one.
Hey, Mr. SP3753 with a $10 super chat. Thank you once again. There are many dictators who aren't directly responsible for killing anyone. According to Sega, Eggman is
boy.
no different than Redacted or Redacted.
Oh, boy.
That actually makes things sound worse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Look, at the
Oh.
end of the day, it's
Oof.
only murder when it isn't government mandated.
That's right.
That's the way it really is. No, I'm saying that's their logic as far as I'm concerned. It's a rule
Yeah.
for them and a rule for everyone else. Like, but at the end of the day, if you ask me, every one of those fucking scumbags should be locked up for the rest of their lives.
Well, of course, they made the rules.
Well, yeah, that's
There we go.
Someone
real
fucking
quick in the
muzzle
bounce-
your president. Anyways, that's the
Real-
end of the fucking super chats. That was a jolly time.
real
So you ended
quick
the
in
show there.
real quick in the bounce back. IDW issue 85 preview pages are out.
All right, let's quickly have a little look at these then. All right, so these are bad. This is going to be a bad comic. I'm very I'm very unhappy about characterization.
There you
Sure,
go. Talk your
Sonic
shit,
is in
man.
it.
Talk your shit.
He's bad.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the girl characters. You know, like they're you know, I'm taking the piss.
Oh, don't forget to sprinkle
There are
in some
women in
buzzwords.
this.
Now that the comic is out, I can admit I'm wrong. Excuse me? Did you just have the fucking audacity to admit you were wrong? Maybe you should have been right in the first place, you piece of shit.
It's true.
Sonic Twitter in a nutshell.
How you idiots sound. That's right, I called you idiots.
It's awesome.
Alright, well, that's the end of the episode. Yay! So, Penguin,
Yeah.
what do you got to say for yourself? Like, what kind of things do you want to advertise? What do you want the audience to know?
Just keep an eye on my Twitter at Fez Penguin. I post art, animations, and sometimes links to my live streams over on Twitch, where I play a lot of Sonic games.
Link
Most of
it
the time.
all. Link it. Link all of it.
Oh god.
Link
all
it.
right.
You can get
oh,
them to
God,
100%. If what was it? You needed 500 more followers, and you would 100% Sonic Forces.
No, 1,500 more.
So what number would that have to put you at?
Let's just say around 2,000.
All right, so he gets to around 2,000. He will 100% Sonic Forces.
Right.
Good luck.
As it is,
That's my Twitter.
he's a hard-working dude that, you know, should be supported. So go support him on all of his stuff.
Yeah, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
And tell him Sunset City sent you. Because I like credit. Ian, what do?
Hi, I'm Ian Waffles. I don't do anything but hang out here every now and then. So thanks for having me as usual. I had a great time.
You should do some stuff, man. Get rich.
I am doing stuff in the background, but people will not see it until next year. So I guess keep on the lookout.
Next, what
My-
are you working on? A fucking reactor or something? Like what?
my greatest reaction video.
Imagine spending a year on a reaction video.
I mean, is that not just a commentary video?
Yeah, when you think about it, or a retrospective.
Indeed.
Oh no, he's gonna make another gonna do one of those slop videos. It's gonna be the internet wafflist.
I'm gonna do
The
Why
internet
Archie Sonic
wafflist.
the best Sonic 2. That'll be funny.
The deserved
Daft
downfall
Ian.
of Sunset City.
Daft Ian. I don't know. Yeah.
I like internet waffler.
Just a waffle. Franken.
Working on a Zelda 1 video, working on a Resident Evil Requiem video. By the way, thank you, Capcom. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to work on for Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles. I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm a little stuck, a little indecisive on what I want to do because
Oh, he's got that
There's a couple of-
seasonal rot already.
there's a couple of things I could work on, but
He's
I just
fatigued.
I don't know which one I want to start with first. So
He can't
I don't
do
know if I
it.
mentioned it. I don't know if I mentioned it as well, but I think over the last week, the channel is now partnered. So
Oh, congrats.
yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, congratulations.
And I also stream on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/gotta-be-frank. And
When are you
I've been
gonna
playing a
be
lot of
partnered,
Pokemon
huh?
Fire Red.
Where's my grandkids?
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Fire Red. It's been a lot of fun. The stipulation I have is that I can't catch a Pokemon by actually throwing a Pokeball, so I have to obtain it through like buying or through gifts or whatever, or just my starter Pokemon and fun. So
Hi,
not
Lil.
sure if I'll stream that later today or if I'll stream it tomorrow, but yeah, got plenty of stuff going on.
You know how it is. I be doing stuff over on
Yeah, what have
Channel
you
Dog.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Well, the most recent video I put out is a video on the upcoming Lanterns TV series from the DCU. It's been quite controversial among Green Lantern fans, and there's been a lot of skepticism. I myself have felt the skepticism and disappointment, but at the same time, I think, you know, there's cause for optimism here. Keep an open mind. There's a slow burn thing going on with this story, and I think it's going to go places. So look forward to it. The show, that is, but also my video you don't have to look forward to. That's right there. You can go watch it, as well as a video on the released concept art, or just at least promo art of the villains of Spider-Man Brand New Day, and the fact that their designs are kind of just dull, in my opinion. So yeah, there you go. You know how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good video. I don't really care too much about DC, but every time I watch Channel Pup's videos, I mean, that's why I'm subscribed to him in the first place. He just makes all his videos engaging and interesting. So go watch it.
Thank you, Ian.
No problem.
All right, so can we go now?
Yeah.